Hello! Welcome back. More Warhammer II Mortal Empires campaign as a dwarven faction whose name I've actually forgotten. Clan Angrund, that's what it is. We have this guy visiting our capital, which I wish he would stop doing, but he is currently visiting our capital. I want Longbeards, but I think we were saving money for something.
Revenge incarnate.
Maybe not? Is there anything else I would soon want to do? I don't think so. It'll be a few turns before I can do anything else, so. What is this doing? Alright. Let's go ahead and purchase this because this will give us access to Longbeards. Which are... This works now, by the way. I don't know what was causing it to not work before. Maybe I just wasn't waiting long enough, but... these are... If I find my army, there it is. Better versions of dwarf warriors. They fill the same category, but you can see their armor is higher, their leadership is higher, their speed is actually lower because they're old dwarven men. This is how that works. But essentially all of their stats improve except for speed, which as a dwarven race, that's basically the trade-off that you have to go with. So we would basically make our army up probably primarily of Longbeards rather than a mix of axe and then pickaxe infantry. Although at some point we're going to want some replacement for the pickaxe infantry because they are the only armor-piercing unit I have. Although we really don't need that much armor-piercing over here. Because I don't think greenskins generally have a lot of armored units. I think they're mostly just very big, beefy units. I could be mistaken. It's actually been a really... I didn't purchase that building. Whatever. Damage walls. Underway interception. We're going to auto-battle this. So apparently... Hello? Hell yeah, military alliance. Apparently, in his attempt to move away from me, he used the underway, which I somehow intercepted despite the fact he was moving away from me. So I really don't know what happened there, but I'll take it because that has completely destroyed his military power. So he'll probably have recruited a lord over here, but that should be all he has. He did damage my walls, though. Which doesn't really matter, because this place isn't going to get sieged, but... Lots of people killed in battle. All is well. We should be able to... Yeah. Sneak right over here in a single turn. There's the Northern Grey Mountains, which I really would want nothing to do with, so... We're just going to ignore its existence. Next turn, we'll take that. What happened? Where did this guy go? He is actually raiding me. Which, I mean, I sort of expected him to do that. But I'm glad he's actually not sieging me. Because I'd really prefer he not siege me. Let's go ahead and buy that. We're going to want the Longbeards, so do it now. We'll probably want that as well, because we're going to be fighting a lot of them soon. Did we get the Shield of Defiance? Well, clearly not, because we don't have it. What is the quest for that? I forgot. Win 5 battles against the following race. Greenskin tribes. Well, we just won 1 battle. We're about to win a second one. Does it show our progress anywhere? It doesn't. I have no idea how many battles we've won. At least we're going to win 2, because this will count as a battle. And that interception will count as a battle. I don't remember when we got the quest, though. So, what do we want? We have this. I think we might go Axe Lord. Lord of the Deeps is eh. Miner's Instinct is really good too. Purebred, or Pure Beard, sorry, not bread. Could be useful later, but it shouldn't be useful right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. We might go Axe Lord. Melee defense is pretty huge because our leadership is so high that'll be useful. Let's do it. It's only Dwarf Warrior and Miner units. Do Longbeards count as warriors? I actually don't know. That is beyond me. I think that's all we can do. We can't do anything about the fact that this guy is raiding me. I don't think he wants to declare war on me, though. Because he is vastly weaker than we are. Do we have any, I wish there was a way to deselect things.
Time.
So he's not allied with us, he just likes us, right? Yeah, non-aggression pact.
Ready.
They don't really like us. But I think that's just because they didn't know we existed, because that's going way up real fast. Can I
Yes.
get anything out of you?
Come, kin.
Defensive
Let us
alliance,
flow.
maybe? No? Alright. We do have to be wary about the fact that the vampire counts are over here. This is their start location, this little cubby hole over here. Although I don't think we're going to be going that way. I think we're just going to cut straight through here. We're probably just going to grab these two provinces. Cut straight through here. Maybe make a beachhead right there. Is this a... Oh my god, what the hell's going on over here? Is this a reasonable place to attack? Not really. We'd have to go through here, probably. I mean, we could get here, just go around. Take that place. I don't know. What is this province? So those two... And a tower probably over here somewhere, right? Or is it that? Oh, it's that. Okay. This is a sweet looking area here. Easily defensible, worth basically nothing apparently. It's only worth 80. Anyway, let's go ahead and skip the turn, pass the turn, end of the turn. Words are hard. Excuse me? Oh. I was briefly confused about what he was doing over there. So there's his army he's recruited. Well, his lord that he's recruited, because that's all he can do. Good old background noise. He's been doing this all day, if you're curious. It's pissing me off, dude. I don't think he understands how antennas work, but that's okay. Oh, apparently he's gonna decide to vacuum, so the vacuum makes a return. Lost Hills reclaimed, hooray. God damn it. Anyway, back to this ineptitude that is my videos. How are we all doing today? What was I doing? Oh, sieging this guy, I think.
Our ancestors
How's it
were
going,
proud.
buddy? So we're just gonna auto this because it's a free kill and I don't need to do it. Look at that bloody decisive victory. I hate everything, by the way. Gonna occupy this. We're gonna gain a trait, apparently. We're gonna secure a province, by God. And destroy a faction, which is great. All these stuff we've got, good lord. Got a follower, another follower, just good God. Alright, so many followers. So now that we have this, we have a full province up here. I don't actually know which of these I want. What do I have over here? Public order and untainted. I suppose we technically don't need the public order anymore, so we could do tax rate. Or we could do this. I think we'll do empower the guilds on both of these if we can. We can. What else? Yeah, we just have that. Alright. Masters of Steel and Stone's actually pretty good, though. We'll do empower the guilds for now because we have to make our way back over here, which is going to take a few turns anyway, so... I can't even fully upgrade you here, so why are you even here? Although you're providing the public order, so I probably shouldn't blow you up right now. That would be a bit silly, wouldn't it? Let's just make another trinket maker. We're trinket makers for days because we need the income. What about our research? We could get growth. We get additional income from tool makers, which is probably a good idea. So is this one probably. What do these count as? Are these settlements? It is, okay. So that counts as a settlement, fair enough. So do we want 10% from toolmakers or 10% from settlements? Toolmakers should be worth more. 300 to 120, yeah. So we'll get toolmakers first, and then I guess we'll get, that's pretty good actually. Additional 15% growth as well. 15 growth, not percent. Those are all pretty good. But so is that stuff. I forgot we were getting stuff down here. Reload time reduction. There's so many good things. Let's get toolmakers first, and then we'll probably do more military stuff after that. This is one of my Thanes. What was I doing with this guy? He's unbreakable. That's always good. I don't really know why I'm giving him melee defense when he's already hard to hit, but that's okay. We get melee attack, so that he's more likely to hit enemies. Or we could get him weapon strength. He's only a dwarf, so he can only hit one thing at a time. So having this really high weapon strength isn't particularly important because he's not cleaving entire, like, squads. I think we'll give him some melee attack. Could give him speed. We don't need that. Let's give him melee attack. What about you? Increase mobility. Yes, please. Oh yeah, we lost one, didn't we? That's unfortunate. I forgot that we had lost one in one of those fights. Which puts a hamper on my military strength here, but that's okay. We're already a pretty strong army, so... Even without those 3 guys, we can put together a decent army. I mean, it'll be a bit expensive, but it can be done. What the hell's going on over here? Why are they suffering attrition? Is it because of the chaos over here? Why is there so much chaos over here, actually? Excuse me? The border princes have been attacked by black venom. However... I can't move the camera. Can't move the camera. I'm trying to see something here. Yeah, I am not going to do this. This is probably a bad idea. I kind of have to, though. I don't want to break it, though. So the reason I'm contemplating breaking it is because his army is still next to my capital. And I don't think... I wish I could move the camera, but I can't, by the way. I'm trying. And I don't think my capital can hold a siege against that. And it would take me several turns to get my army down there. In which case I could be pretty badly devastated. But then if I don't enter, we might lose this trade agreement. Let's do it. Plus we'll make other people upset, so... Paravon, don't really care.
By my hammer, I should slay
Hello?
you where you...
This faction has declared war on you. Good luck? I don't really know what your plan here is, but that seems like a bad idea to me. On the downside... Ooh, settlement besieged, yeah. They have started a wog over there. So the downside, the Skaven here, I don't know what kind of stuff they have over here. Is this their army? Is this their only army? I assume this is their settlement. Oh, they're just in camp next to it, actually. Well, it could still be their settlement, I don't know. How strong is Skaven? Skaven Blade? Clan Sky or whatever. They're only 74th to my 17. So even this army, whatever's in this army, it's a full stack. Almost. Must be pretty weak units. So this place is under siege. They're suffering attrition. Are they suffering attrition while sieging? Some of their units are, okay. And we are currently stronger than them. However, I will decline that attack for now. Because they can hold for 7 turns before they suffer attrition anyway, so there's no reason to force it. You are going to be very quickly making your way down this way. It should take 2 more turns to get him into this province, and then an extra turn to move him over there. Man, the border princes are weak. I don't know why they're so weak, but goddamn they are. I really wish I could trade with literally anybody, but...
Who calls?
Who calls?
Proposal? We are
Never!
Alright, well, you're a piece of garbage. Why do you hate me so much? You don't really, you just don't like anything I've done. Alright. I think the only way to get any sort of trades with people is actually going to be taking this territory down this way, because that seems to be where the road is. But then that goes all the way over here before it crosses. Does it even cross? Yeah, it does. Sort of. Seems to. Is that even how that works? Because I can't even trade with these dudes. And they're just hanging out right next to me, right? Where are my wood elves at?
The forest calls.
I can't... This faction does not trade. But why?
I welcome you to the King's Glade. Sit. Agreed.
You can have military access. Because otherwise you're going to have a hell of a time getting your army literally anywhere, so... So we need to worry about the Skaven down here in the south a bit. Are you at war with them? No, you just hate them. Okay. But really, probably not too much of an issue. Our severity has dropped down because we've killed that faction, so this is no longer applicable. We still do have this one, and that one's just going to get drastically worse the longer it takes, so... Did the Wood Elves move? Because it selected their army briefly there, so they may have moved.
Step forth, true friend of the Angrund clan.
A defensive alliance? Yeah. I'll take it. Look at how weak they are. That's crazy. Holy crap. The people who hold the 8 peaks are crazy strong because of that wog that just occurred over there. Faction encountered. Where? There? The hell happened over here? Who is that? What's the vampire counts? Oh right, they usually kill a dwarf group over there. So you're still suffering attrition and getting increasingly weak as the turns go by. So I feel like you should probably stop sieging that because you know I'm just gonna kill you. I got 6 turns still.
To battle. Setting forth.
Man, I wish we could move just a little bit faster through here. Alright, what about the Skaven though? They're still camping out over there. Who the hell are you? Oh, it's the Beast Tribe. Beast Horde, whatever. You have a unique weapon? I'm sorry, what? That's actually pretty crazy. That explains why there's so much chaos corruption over here. I can't see how much there is because it's not... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say it wasn't letting me hover over stuff, but it has corrected. So since he lost that, all he has is the capital. So I think, oh, we can't keep delaying moving east, but we need a powerful group if we're gonna take the 8 Peaks back. Look at that chaos corruption going up. Pretty fast too. My ally has been attacked. Averland is not someone I actually want to fight. Is it? How much crap does Averland have? Man, I wish I could see the goddamn map during this, but... Is that their army right there? It is their army right there. Pardon the camera moving back and forth thing. Oh, this is gonna make people hate me. I don't want to deal with this. What the hell are you? You're at war with them. Oh, that's that group we just found. That apparently are just marching around. I don't want to deal with Averland because I saw their army right there. I feel sort of bad about doing that. I don't know why Averland attacked the border princes anyway, but I feel sort of bad about that. Do I don't even need to help these people. Just do that. His army's basically dead. I think that's the only army he has. These guys, however, I think are going to lose that. That's such a weird province. I want this territory, I guess, because he only has that one spot. I doubt I could make him do a confederacy. No. Because I'm untrustworthy now.
Onward.
Which sucks, but...
Let us feast and drink. Fine.
So we'll do a non-aggression pact with them. Not that I'm worried about them aggressing me, but...
The lady grants you safe.
Very well.
Let's see. We may as well get like non-aggression pacts with everyone I have no intention of fighting over here. There's some risks in doing that, but...
Who calls?
So I like the Empire. I want to maintain my happiness with the Empire. And I guess something else. I don't know. Weisenland, I suppose. Because they seem to be happy with each other. Averland, not really quite so much. But you know, you still don't want to trade with me, and I doubt you ever really will. Hey Skaven, how you doing? Where'd you go? You're over here. Holy crap, your army is melting.
My warp token stash.
Why is he over here? He's just losing his army constantly. This needs to stop existing as well. I don't think there's anything we can do, but wait. I like how they have a good economy, but this is literally all they have. Oh, nice. Jagged Horn Tribe and Averland. Faction destroyed Jagged Horde Tribe. This is good, because it means my dwarven friends will be okay in their little mountain home over there. For now, anyway. The Hung Warband. Excuse me. Do I want more ammunition? I mean, ammunition's good. Let's do this, because volley fire is pretty good.
True king.
Okay, so you go ahead and kill this guy, because he's not doing anything, and he can't run at this point. Never mind, apparently he can run through me. I'm sorry, what?
I'm going.
No, what? That's not how this works. Can't get longbeards, apparently. Why not? Oh, it was paused because he was sieging it.
Incarnate.
You know what, dude? Oops. Yeah, hiss at me, piece of garbage. Surprisingly potent army there, all things considered. It's because the big uns.
True king.
I really don't want them to just bugger off and siege this, but I can't really intercept them.
By my hammer it will
I can't
be done.
force march past them to block them off, and I can't catch them like this, so... I mean, if they want to go that way, there's really not a whole lot I can do about it. We make a lot of money when he's sat in this province. I mean, it's only 5%, but still. Everlin's just declaring war on everybody. Zufbar is the dwarven group next to the vampire counts. I'm surprised they're still alive. Oh, you didn't move. I'm sorry, what? Are you okay? I was hoping he'd flee that way, but we've been betrayed.
Seeking vengeance.
That's alright. Get this guy killed. I guess I could have left him over here. He wasn't really doing anything.
I'm gone.
Confident attacker, a regiment, 2 regiments of renown for some reason.
What? Very well.
So let's force march our way over here.
Journeying on.
God, the frame rate dropped really low there for some reason. In fact, it was low the entire time he was moving. That's a bit strange. So we can't force march twice to get there.
You cannot ask this of me.
Yeah, I know. What units of renown do we have? Some pretty good choices, actually. I like these, by the way. They're hilarious. Anyway. Do we have permission to walk through here?
What we do for you on this?
We do, okay. So instead of going down this way, I think we might actually just take... Well, see, that'd take 3 turns. Will this take 3 turns? Let's, I can't change it to see. We'll see next turn, I guess. Probably upgrade this, because it is the provincial capital after all.
Lord of the Angrund.
We get Rally. Rally's good. What does it unlock for us? Anything here would be using? Probably not. Leadership aura size. I mean, Rally just in general is good, so we'll take it. See what we can do out of it. Trying not to spend too much money on my turns here. We're gonna see how far we can go with, oh, we needed to recruit, didn't we? See how far we can go with a single army here.
I am Belagar. True.
Once we move across the water, we are, for all intents and purposes, abandoning defense of this location, probably. Oh, he's doing stuff over there. I actually want you to not take that territory if possible. I love the fucking name. The Hung Warband.
It shall be done.
So I think I can reach this in 2 turns without Forced March anyway.
For the Dammer's crown.
Is this corrupted? No, it's just very rocky.
For Caragate pigs.
Yeah, it appears we can reach that in 2 turns easily anyway, but
Have my hammer.
just to be safe.
Leading.
Is it trespassing here? No, okay.
By my hammer. it
Just to
will
be
done.
safe, we'll Force March a little closer so we're confirmed able to get there in time. Is there anything I want to build here? How are the Skaven doing? Oh. Suppose that answers that question. Are you at war with them?
Disappointed.
No, you still just hate them. I dislike this immensely. Let's go ahead and try and get some walls set up. Where is this? This is correct. This place. Okay. There's no way I could get you to, like, you know.
Yes.
I am ready to
Help.
parley. I hope your words are wise.
Moderate.
I will not obey.
Really don't want to do this, but
No, sir.
no, okay. I just probably spend too much money to get them to join, but if I did get them to join, they would probably kill the Skaven. I don't really know if you want to occupy Skaven Blight, let's be honest here. And I do want him to do
You have
something,
a
though.
proposal? We are willing to hear it.
How high would I have to go to change this from moderate to literally anything else? More money than I have, so there's probably no chance of me getting him to agree. Which is unfortunate, but it makes sense from his standpoint. The border princes are probably going to get killed, actually. It's nothing the border princes can do. They have no military, and they will never have a military because for some reason their AI is awful. That's the border princes. Clan Skyred moved somewhere. Presumably towards me, but I have no visual on them whatsoever, so God knows where they just went. Yeah, I have no idea. Presumably they marched towards me, but that's the Skaven. They could be doing whatever the hell they want. I wouldn't know. Alright, so you
Caragate pigs.
get rid of... Excuse me. Averland, you can fuck right on.
Battle.
You get rid of this dude.
Attack.
Occupy it, because it is a mountain home on the side of the mountain, but you know. Faction destroyed, armor gained, doesn't really matter. Okay, so Averland is being a dick. I want the Empire to fight Averland because that's actually beneficial for me. Wait, the Empire's at war with the Border Princes? No, that's not. Clicked on no. Yeah, okay. Alright, so.
Revenge incarnate.
I don't know who the hell I want you to be, man. Just continue giving them that, I
Stand
guess.
Defiant.
Triangulation. It's actually pretty good, and I didn't realize it. But increased mobility is also pretty good, so I'm going to continue maxing that out for now.
Angrund.
And we'll get the other one later.
Belligar Iron Hammer.
Orc's Bane we'll want soon. Oh yeah, we were getting Axe Lord, weren't we? Yeah. Is there nothing else I want? I mean, this is amazing. It gives us probably a -3. I mean, we can find out. -5, holy shit. Which I think will also reduce the amount of turns that they have for supplies. I hate that he has that still. Which is pretty great for sieges. Does it give us anything other than ranger units? No. I think we might go Wall Master instead of Axe Lord. In the event that there's any major garrisons over here that we need to just siege out instead of fighting, because that'll save us a lot of hassle. So we should be able to recruit Longbeards over here now. Which I will want to do for this army. Although he has this group. I don't know. Figure something out. But I think it's time to head across now. The dwarves. The name is literally just dwarves. Alright. Strength rank 2. Holy crap.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie. I suppose.
Right there. For a strength ranking of 2, they really don't have a lot of land. There's probably provinces galore over there, but...
Ready.
What about you? No confederation still? I'm still untrustworthy, aren't I? Yeah. To be expected. We're gonna park the camera over here just in case so we can see if there's any Skaven activities going off over here. We desperately need to take that place, 8 Peaks, because with this amount of territory we should be a much stronger military rating, but unfortunately it's a bit expensive to make a second army because it's going to increase the price of both of our armies, so. Plus, you know, the cost of people. It's a bit expensive, so there's volley fire. I mean, we have a decent income. 1,700 is pretty good income. But, not enough to hold a second army with this penalty going off. How unhappy are you guys? Pretty unhappy. Because of corruption. Why was there even corruption to begin with over here? Was it the people that were here had a little bit of corruption? Who knows? But it should drop down so that it's just taxes. Which I think will still have them negative, actually. That's not particularly good. Alright, so... if we wanted to attack over here... excuse me? The dwarves. I've taken that. Holy shit. Alright, well, if we wanted to attack over here... our entry point would probably be... this... so let's go ahead and force march. It's gonna make this place unhappy. Probably for too long, actually, but we'll see what we can do. Oh no, that would be trespassing. It's okay. Where can I get in the water? I can get in the water there, but where can I get out of the water?
Ready.
Just go ahead and tell him to get in the water first here. How's it going, buddy? Alright, so we can get out of the water there or there. The fastest way is just over there.
It shall be done.
How strong are you guys?
Before I have you killed.
You guys are weak, and that is literally the only province you have, so I'm actually going to fight you and make that my little beachhead. Meanwhile, the dwarves faction, apparently that's their name, is just going to take the entire Badlands for me, which I suppose makes it a little easier. Hello? Military alliance with the Empire. I mean, The Bretonnians don't much like you, but I don't think they should declare war. I think. So we'll go ahead and accept it. Still no idea where the Skaven are. There's apparently the Beastmen still. Oh, they destroyed that. I see. How strong is this military? Because it's just been destroying things. What do you want? A non-aggression pact with the Middlemen? They are not going to be a threat to me, but they are also pretty close to the lands of chaos and despair in the north of me. Although we have a bit of a problem with chaos ourselves down here with this army just marching around. Excuse me? What's the Skaven? I forgot you guys had boats, to be honest. Public order? Hell yeah. 1,000 treasury, but we do need the public order to keep this place a little bit more stable. It'll stabilize next turn, so. So you? I know it's gonna say diplomatic problems, but it doesn't really matter. But go ahead and get off of the boat up here. Which is probably, yeah, it's gonna take all of his power to do. Thing just squeaked at me. Who are you? You're at war with everybody over here. That makes sense. You're also at war with the vampire counts. Also makes sense. But you're also incredibly powerful, so I think you'll be okay. That gives me that. I don't really need that right now. Let's grab the trading depot. Right? Yeah. Grab the trading depot. That'll increase our income a little bit. Next turn, we'll take Stone Mine Tower for ourselves, which may involve sieging it, but I'm not entirely sure. Excuse me?
Long have I fought
Excuse
and
me?
suffered for my people.
Non-aggression pact? Sure. Didn't realize I didn't have one with you, but that's okay. Peace negotiated. The dwarves and the Greybeards prospectors, why were they at war? Considering they're both dwarves, technically they fall under the same banner. Look at all these factions I know absolutely nothing about. Like, I don't even know their military power compared to mine, so all these military rankings are kind of null and void. Where did that army go?
Our ancestors would be proud.
There's a shipwreck. Where did that army go, though? I suspect it went over there to do something to the dwarves, but, you know, I was fast-forwarding, so I couldn't see it. Either way, let's declare war. I don't need to call my allies for help. It doesn't matter. Only 4 turns of supplies, so...
For our forefathers!
We are going to siege that. And we're just going to park our butts on top of it for a while, until it runs out of supplies, or until he comes back to fight me, in which case we'll have to do something else with our time. Like fight him, probably. Alright, so... Has this ceased increasing, or is the age modifier just really slow now? Okay, yeah. This is why I fast forward turns, by the way. It takes so long. I need to adjust the camera settings, actually, so hold on. Allied factions, I don't need to see you guys do anything, so just don't even move the camera. My faction, set it to fastest, don't need to move the camera. Enemy factions, fast, but point the camera at them. And neutral factions, fastest, you can point the camera at them. Alright. Although it takes a while for the camera to move, so maybe maybe we don't want the camera for neutral factions. Because otherwise the camera has to shuffle around a lot for all the neutral factions. Hello, Scabby Eye. You gonna fight me? You are. Do I want to auto battle this? I sort of do. I sort of do. But we haven't done a fight in so long, and it is a defensive encounter, which I am slightly more fond of. So we'll go ahead and do it.